A week before she died, Minette was admitted to the hospital oncology floor. Carol and I were able to spend time with her, talking about life and death and what awaited us all after death. A lady of great dignity decided to die in the hospital, where the nurses could care for her. Donna, her husband, and their 6-week-old daughter came to spend time with her and say goodbye. We were almost continuously with her. About 6 in the evening of the night, Minette died. Carol and I, having just arrived home from the hospital, both have experienced a strong urge to go back. The next 6 or 7 hours were filled with serenity and transcendental spiritual energy. Although her breathing was labored, Minette had no more pain. We all talked about her transition into the in-between state, the bright light and the spiritual presence. She reviewed her life, mostly silently, and struggled to accept the negative parts. She seemed to know that she couldn't let go until this process was completed. She was waiting for a very specific time to die, in the early morning. She grew impatient for this time to come. Minette was the first person I had guided to and through death in this manner. She was strengthened and her grief was assuaged by the entire experience. I found that my ability to heal patients had significantly expanded, not just with phobias and anxiety, but especially in death and dying, or grief counseling. I intuitively knew what was wrong and what directions to take in therapy. I was able to convey feelings of peacefulness, calm, and hope. After Minette's death, many others who were either dying or who were the survivors of a loved one's death came for help. Many were not ready to know about Catherine's or the literature about life after death. But even without imparting such specific knowledge, I felt that I could still deliver the message. A tone of voice, an empathetic understanding of the process and of their fears and feelings. A look, a touch, a word, all could get through at some level. And a touch of a chord, of hope, of forgotten spirituality, of shared humanity, or even more. And for those ready for more, to suggest readings and to share my experiences with Catherine and others was like an opening window to a fresh breeze. The ones who were rapidly ready were received. They gained insights even more rapidly. I believe strongly that the therapists must have open minds. Just as more scientific work is necessary to document death and dying experiences, such as Catherine's, so is more experimental work necessary in the field. Therapists need to consider the possibility of life after death and integrate it into their counseling. They do not have to use hypnotic regressions, but they should keep their minds open, share their knowledge with their parents, and not discount their patients' experiences. People are now devastated by threats to their mortality. The plague of AIDS, nuclear holocaust, terrorism, disease, and many other catastrophes hang over our heads and torture us daily. Many teenagers believe that they won't live past their late 20s. This is incredible, reflecting the tremendous stress in our society. On the individual level, Minette's reacting to Catherine's message is encouraging. Her spiritual ability strengthened, and she had felt hope in the face of great physical pain and bodily deterioration. But the messages are for all of us, not just the dying. There is hope for us too. We need more clinicians and scientists to report on the other Catherines, to confirm and expand her messages. The answers are there. We are immortal. We will always be together.